Hey, what's up everybody? Nexel here. Today we're playing Honkai Star Rail, playing version 3.1 still. Currently 3.2 is out, so we gotta catch up as much as possible before 3.3 because I did watch parts of the special program and I was like, whoa, spoilers everywhere. So I gotta catch up as soon as possible in order to avoid any more spoilers.
Poor me.
Where are we at with this? Okay. So, I need to get at least to offering level 10 in order to get E6 Trailblazer. And then we will be in a much better spot. So, with that being said, what is this even? Treasure gadget. Okay. With that being said, let's keep on progressing because we do get those materials as we play the game. And then based on how we're doing, we might do some relic hunting. I think I'm gonna go for break because like my break team is like okay-ish. What are we at here? So basically my rule of thumb is if I have like 3 good substats plus the right main stat, we're done, right? Like this is done, right? 3 on break effect, I'm done. I'm chilling. What character am I even looking at? Firefly? Speed boots with 1 on attack, 2 on break effect. Done. Attack percent with break effect twice. This one could be better. Do I even have a better attack? Speed 4 is pretty good. But we want attack with break effect. So this one's not good. This is twice into speed, once into break effect. We're chilling. Do we hit the necessary break points? Boom, 154. We are chilling. In terms of the rope, we've got break effect rope with attack and speed. That is good. And then attack with break effect twice, which is not as good. What is this? Oh, this is a 4 roll. Twice in a break effect, which isn't bad. Yeah, not bad. Not the best for sure. Attack percent with speed 5 is actually pretty good. 11.6, speed 4. It's like so close, but not quite. You know what I'm saying? It's like it always sort of gets there, but not fully. Ooh, this ended up being really good for Fugue. Anyways, with that being said, let's keep going on with the story, and again, if there is time towards the end of the stream, we will do some good old relic RNG hunting.
I can't open it. It was probably sealed in order to ward off the black tide. Yes. Most of the doors on Amphorius are sealed using the power of Yanis.
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods?
Mami!
Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that clouds your vision.
Mami!
My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists. Before we go any further, rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden. The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the greatness of science, and the pure, irrefutable, and undeniable exalted truth. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. I have recorded these words so that visitors may learn where their next destination lies.
Oh, mem.
Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me, an equivalent part of my soul is being consumed as the price. In other words, this voice isn't created out of thin air. That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, the Black Tide, and that you mistakenly believe that the scholars have been wiped. But that is where you're wrong. While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast majority of the scholars. They are heading toward the holy city of Akama as we speak. Only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all goes well, Circe's core flame will reach Akama before long. But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And our mortal remains. And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Mister, judging from your reaction, you must have found a useful memory. Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest at once. I'm sorry. Please give me some time. You don't have to take that too seriously. For some reason, he's especially particular about his full name. Professor Anaxa theorizes that all beings originate from the same source and have a similar composition, which in this case refers to the soul. He calls this theory Nusporism. It is an extremely complicated theory. You should get him to explain it himself if you're interested. Provided that he is still alive. Yes, that seems like the only good news so far. We can just focus on retrieving the core flame then. I do not wish to consider this possibility. Perhaps they were just unable to transfer the core flame, but managed to escape. It is located at the top of the giant tree and is where Circe's core flame is kept. According to Anaxa, the core flame should still be there. But making our way there won't be as simple as the professor made it sound. All right. Right. Let's see whether he left any similar directions for us along the way. Alchemy is truly incredible.
So, mixed feelings on Anaxa. Not sure how I feel about them because they seem very full of themselves. Maybe we'll like him.
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby. As we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe, we better remain cautious. Found it. The voice is coming from over there. No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way. Let's go check it out.
Does this keep going? Nope.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak. Such a lively little bunny. You even smell a little familiar. What a smooth-talking child. I'll accept your praise.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the Seven Sages and the Litophagists. Of course not. Just ask the fair lady beside you. She'll definitely know the reason why.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Litophagists has never shown their true identity before, we shouldn't trust this person so easily. The Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time being.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the New Sporists.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the Great Debate. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So, are you satisfied with my answers? This dumbfounded expression of yours is much more adorable and likable than the previous one. As the saying goes, seeing is believing. Why don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
Oh, that's truly an honor. As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend. So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
Alright, it's puzzle time with the ghosty Calypso? Although we do love the sarcasm. Actually, I thought it was pretty entertaining. What are you? And should I be scared of investigating you?
This heart is the source of all water in the grove.
Indeed. When the sparks of inspiration burst forth within the grove, dewdrops fall and land within the pool.
Seems like it won't be possible to fill it up with just the few of us.
Just come with me. We must first retrieve a treasure if we want to awaken the heart.
Well, I gave it my best bet with my drop of ice. Okay, where are we off to? Something tells me if I knock this over, I'm gonna, like, lose the good moral thing I just got.
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you bring us here?
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods. All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me.
Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Indeed. Could it be that you actually do not know how to proceed?
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return? Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity. You're overthinking things. We're all in the same boat. Although it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since you've brought it up, I might as well take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. So, is that truthful enough for you? Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, please proceed. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange should be something that you are familiar with.
I cannot deny that. Mister, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me. If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
Alright, y'all, it's puzzle time. So now we are trying to find our way to the Luminary Throne, which somehow Circes was able to take Anaxa to, but for some reason we're getting tested on it now. That's cool. That's fine. Oh? The water is not walkable. Okay.
poor vessel stored here.
Ma'am. Flowers, ma'am.
Please, ma'am, just speak in full sentences, please. It just throws me off so much. Okay. So we have that. We have this pathway. So there's got to be some sort of, like, the eye. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's open the door. Can we open that door? Something tells me it's locked. Okay, fair enough. We don't have to fight these, though. There's really no necessity to, and we don't really gain much from it.
How smart.
Oh, I wonder where that went. Oh? Can I break it from this side? No? Just that side. Okay, that's fine.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her.
For the sake of just getting it done. So we could just grab that right now, but something tells me there's a bit more for us to do. Let's open this up. Is this just more treasure? What do you do? That really didn't help us. Oh, no, it did. It did. Sort of. What's down this way? Just the treasure chest? Oh? Oh, goodness. If we have to fight, we have to fight. Alright, let's do it. I can't wait to get crit rate 100%. That's gonna feel so good.
Never expand your thinking. Allow me to purge the bee of your body and mind. Let's rock.
Oof. What I would give for AoE Imaginary right now.
Get it together. Open sesame. Time
Maybe
to
this
fulfill-
team isn't the mood right now. I think we just wipe them. Oh, we definitely just wipe them.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. I
Hello?
don't have time for games.
Okay, we saved that.
May the foul stench just be of your body and mind.
Alright, and then we get them. This is where we get them.
Time to cleanse the filth. Ready to lose?
Let's activate
You
this
can
anyways.
fight it.
Just because, like, we get Serval's, like, ultimate up so much. Ace, what's up? Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Glimpse the unknown.
I just
Reach
want
the end of
to
the
open this
story in your
door.
own way.
I have a feeling it's just going to help us immensely having this door open. And then what do we do? This? Game here. Okay. And we go around. Then activate this, and then we're chilling. Nice. Nice, there's a treasure chest here. Alright, very cool. So we can grab that later, but for now, we gotta go... Because again, we do all the treasure chest hunting in one go. I guess, wanted to solve the puzzle. Oh, the door's locked. Okay, let's swap back. Then we'll just use the elevator. So there should be 2 elevators since we activated this thing. Unless, do I have to undo all of that? Thank goodness they gave us speed running. Oh, it was the flower. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, we gotta undo it. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Not a big deal. We can just worry about that treasure chest later. So right now, we gotta focus on the story, which we totally detracted from for like 10 minutes there. For a second, I thought you were relic farming for Saber and Archer. I'd love to, but I need to know what I'm farming for.
So this is the Golden Bough of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us. If only they could interfere in the affairs of the Titans.
So lustrous and beautiful. It's even more magnificent than before.
Cal. Mem.
Understood. My apologies, Pink Bunny.
Memmy bunny mem? Memmy mem.
Is this the legendary Golden Bough of Vows?
We'll know once we test it. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so well?
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
Tomorrow's Mother Day, so you're sleeping early? Yeah, respectable. Funny enough, I'll be going to sleep in a few. My Day story arc, and this story is interesting. Oh my gosh, that can't be good. But yeah, no worries. Thanks for like tuning in at all. I really appreciate it. Honestly, if anything, this is gonna be a short stream because I have to go to work tomorrow, so I gotta still sleep.
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the pool? Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Right. Got it. O Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Mem, Memmy lit up.
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans. So, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bough of Vows. And I did not set any traps for you, right?
That is indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to lower your guard, you don't have any other choice but to play along, do you? Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then, let's ride the water wheel.
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for you to make your intentions clear to us?
I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial, I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question. But not the little bunny. So, ask away.
Memmy.
Well, in that case, mister, please go ahead.
That's no good. You asked 2 questions.
Let's not get into a game of semantics, Lady Calypso. Mister, I will observe her reaction based on your question to determine whether she is being truthful. So, don't worry about it. Go ahead and ask your question.
A good question. I want to ascertain your ability to help me reclaim my true form. And reclaim the grove from the Black Tide. Well, it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. We merely want to avoid any potential harm to us. Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right. I was completely truthful in my response just now. I have not deceived you, nor will I.
With all due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the Luminary Throne.
All right, all right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of shadow. But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
Alright, time for us to try and meet the Full Metal Anaxaist. I hope that was the only trial, really. I will catch you soon, but not now. I wonder if I can just call it just to go across. I was hoping that it wouldn't force me to ride it back down.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion? Not too much. It's just that I seem to hear the sound of a bee buzzing around.
Lady, your metaphors are not worthy of praise at all.
What is that noise?
Mem, memmy, mem. Mem, mem, mem. Mem, memmy, mem, mem.
Oh, we gotta fight? Okay, I guess we gotta fight. Let's go. Try and get them both at the same time. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Alright, we're good.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly of your body and mind. Ready? I don't have time for games.
I say we just finish this now.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a point.
Or we don't end this now, and we have to hit him again. Okay, that's fine.
Watch it crumble.
They survived a Herda hit?
Expand your thinking.
That's insane that they survived that.
Allow me to pick. This song's for you. Turn it up. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Ready to lose your view can find
Oh,
it.
it's probably because I didn't have the max stacks of interpretation.
Yeah. Let's rock.
Okay, this one should hurt.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a point.
Okay, yep, there we go.
Never seen her. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
I guess I'm okay with fixing the stuff that's broken. That seems like an easy way to get, like, the materials. Because that kind of seems like bonus materials, you know? It's not another path, is it? Oh, it is. Where's it go? It just leads to a stagnant shadow? Okay, we're just gonna race past them. They saw nothing. They all see nothing. This is the problem with... Did they just leave us a heart message? Alright, let's get him back. That was interesting. I don't know what purpose that really served. What's up, Trains? Spirit Thief is the worst thing to ever come from the M4S. Oh no. I don't like the sound of that. But what does this do? Now I gotta record that one too? Ugh. Okay. The reason I don't do these things as I go along is because it feels like it's kind of hard to keep track of it all. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, if you got it, then you gotta double check anyways, and I'd rather just do it once, given the choice. I gotta figure out which is the one that I just caught. At like this edge here. There it is. Okay. So yeah, I'd rather just do it once and get it over with, rather than just like, alright, now I gotta go back, I gotta see which ones I did. Okay. You see nothing. You see absolutely nothing. I will phase out all of you if you attempt to fight me. Oh? This is probably a puzzle. Nice. Why am I exploring? Make it make sense. Alright, cool. We love opening up doors. I wonder, actually, is there something that this activates? Oh no, it's stuck. It's gonna stop us. Okay, fair enough. Something tells me there's like rewards for... Hello? There we go. For getting the tricky ones. You all saw nothing! Okay. I wasn't expecting expecting it to follow me that far. Can't wait for that E6. This is always gonna do critical damage then. Even though that wasn't really that much.
Made the foul stand time to cleanse the filth. Pretty. That's it.
You know, I don't know if the enemies scale with my level, but they are definitely hurting. Like, I'm getting damaged way more than I originally would have thought.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind. Songs, let's rock. The truth. Everything in this world.
I need to power up my Lingsha.
Bleeding.
Lingsha's just so good.
Get it together. Time to cleanse the filth. Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
Oh, I didn't catch the other one? Okay, that's fine.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I thought I caught the other one at the same time. Alright, let's just solve this, and then we continue the story. Oh, wait, what? Wait, did I miss a piece here? Oh. Trickier than I thought. Okay, hang on. So these two are the pieces that are going to be throwing me off the most. Because then I also have to likewise get rid of them. No, we don't need hints. We got this. Okay. This is close, but no dice. Okay. I was like, do I need to use all the pieces? So we need the corners lit up. Nope. I'm actually just randomly testing. Okay. Yeah, we just need to figure out how to make these bottom parts disappear. And that's certainly not it. I don't think this is it. The minute I start dividing these into, like, sub-squares, that's when I know it's not the right answer. Something tells me I start here. But another thing tells me that that's wrong. That it's wrong entirely. That it's just 1,000,000% wrong. Okay. So this I clearly have to use to subtract. Nope. This one's kind of tricky. Okay. This area's prophecy tablet puzzles are actually kind of fun. Okay. Something tells me that isn't it. Haha! Let's go! Yeah, you're right. I actually felt pretty rewarded with that. I think that's what I miss about old games, which I, like, granted, I think Amphorius is doing super well in terms of, like, an RPG area, to be perfectly honest with you. The map is big, but it's not insane. Like, things feel kind of rewarding when you solve them. I like this. I like this a lot. You can't catch me! Oh, hello.
So that's how it works.
Whoa! It's little Gray, little Cass, and the pink puppy!
Lady Trianne, are you alright? Were you hurt?
No, Trianne flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't reach us. Air supremacy secured! That sounds so cool! Oh, what does it mean? Wait a minute, let's get back on track. The spindle that Aggie gave us is so powerful that Trianne seems to have found Nax. He's near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the White Dryads from before. But since Trianne was alone and afraid that it might be dangerous, we did not fly there to take a look.
It seems like Lady Trian did not forget our promise. Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the Luminary Throne right now. It seems like Lady Calypso did not lie regarding this.
Huh? Calypso? Who's that? Oh, so you found a survivor! But the golden thread doesn't seem to be able to sense the person you're talking about. Mem! Mem, 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 mem. Mem! Mem, 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 mem.
Coming and going without a trace. She's such a strange person.
Oh! Actually, Trian also found this. Could this be related to the person you're talking about?
This is a piece of burnt cloth.
Yup! Trian found it on a branch not long ago. Trian even used the golden thread to search around and found that the entire grove is giving off a similar aura. Mem. Trian doesn't think so. Because when Trian picked it up, we didn't see anything at all. And judging by the golden thread, the aura seems to be all around.
Lady Trian, where is the aura gathered at right now?
It seems to be... Oh! A little higher and a little ahead of us.
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?
Just like Kanashiro's palace. I mean, all those lock mechanisms. That was Kanashiro, right? The safe? The vaults? I should play P5 again. That game was just incredibly good. Just insanely good. This is a long segment of the story, by the way. Either that or I'm making it long by, like, not focusing on story as I should be. Alright. We gotta collect coins. So here's one, because there's always a low one. What are you? What are you, and do I interact with you? Okay, so there's always a low one, and there's always a high one. Let me make sure there's nothing I need to break. Okay, so that's the ceiling. There's always a low one, there's always a high one, and there's always a hidden one. Nice. Let's make our lives a little bit easier, though. Nice. And then I feel like there was another... Is this it? Okay, whatever. We can disembark from here. Does it just stay there? Oh, it just kind of chills. Okay. That's fine. Oh, and this is a spear thingy. Whatever, we can do that later. We broke the box, and that's all we gotta do.
more violently.
Everyone, let's be even more cautious.
Kinda seemed like a no-brainer to go this way, no?
There's no one... Hold on. The butterfly of divine mind is gone? That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or perhaps...
What exactly is this butterfly of divine mind? Is it a very powerful guardian monster?
No, how should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame. This butterfly is created from Nestia's remaining divine mind and bears the responsibility of guarding the core flame. Legend has it that someone can only pass the trial of the butterfly by proving they possess pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Circes.
But how are we going to prove it? Mem, 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 mem.
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a select few in the entire grove and even Amphorius know. Rather than worry about this, Lady Trianne, did the golden thread react to anything around here?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up.
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows despite having dissipated. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a reaction. Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. Lady Trianne, and even Mem? Where have they disappeared to?
Little Gray, little Cass, look over here, quick! Memmy, he's about to burst into flames!
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Well, that's not something you see every day.
It's bad. It's very bad! I'm fine.
Lady Trianne, what exactly happened just now?
Trianne and Memi were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms nearby. But just as they went to take a closer look at that big piece of amber, they were surrounded!
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priests should be nearby. Hopefully they'll be of some use.
Memi, ma'am. Memi, ma'am. Memi. Mem.
Well, you heard it from Mem, y'all. We're all cooked. Okay. Hmm. Always good to start with this. Just to extend, like, the duration of your prayer. Okay. Where can we aim this?
It's connected! Let's hurry! Memi is already bouncing around due to the heat!
Stay focused. I could just solve for the treasures. But we can worry about that later. Oh?
Oh no, I'm starting to smell something delicious.
Imagine if I just left Mem to hunt for treasure.
Be of your body and mind.
I wonder how much damage I do here.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Mem, memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, easy. Mem, mem, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. It's alright. Trian only just flew down.
I'm glad that everyone is all right. Speaking of which, this piece of amber is...
A remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Yes, it's been some time. The battle just now was a true delight, and I feel quite elated. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
Lady Trian, how does the golden thread react to her?
Huh. There's no reaction at all.
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're able to pass the trial, I will tell you everything truthfully.
Another trial.
Mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. But we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway, right?
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect the embers and go confront her.
This is a very long part of the story. This grove, wherefore are the wise silent?
According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows. How incredible.
Memmy, mem, memmy, mem?
Oh, you know, I thought this was a ramp. Wait, is this another trial? Oh no, we have to go back.
It seems like you managed to gather the embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
It's a success! Path has appeared.
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
sound of a butterfly's wings.
I'll be back shortly. Of course, our promise still stands. But now, it's time for me to sacrifice myself. If the West Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite. Farewell, my love.
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of the promise.
Well, in that case, I can start. You're actually Cersei's, right?
Mem.
Oh my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial at last. I was wondering when you were planning to expose me. How did you know?
The riddle-like trials, your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and... The head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was, why did you wait until now to expose me?
Because I did not believe that Cersei's would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were under the control of the Black Tide, and would do us harm. Also, to make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge that I acquired during my time at the Grove.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new chance at life in the midst of death. Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple. I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed, and it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its owner is a quiet and paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it. As I could not do anything about them, I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. I bided my time for a chance to seek assistance. Unfortunately, this was not a sustainable long-term plan.
What you mean is that you hid your own core flame?
Indeed. I split it into 3. I hid one within the Golden Bough of Vows, and sealed another in the Amber, along with Nestia's remaining embers. As for the last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
What? Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives to defend my core flame. As a respected god, it would be too embarrassing if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their lives for me. Especially that heretic named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it to perform a miracle. He trapped all the creations of the Black Tide within the Grove so that they would not be able to harm others. His way of thinking was so out of the ordinary that I felt it would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide. And so, I decided to save his life. Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange, right? What a smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form, and you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. We'll also take down the black-robed swordmaster at the throne, together in one go.
But, Circes, aren't you the reason Titan?
Even if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god. I just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able to show my hand. Excellent. Then just continue climbing to reach my throne. Turn the golden bough of vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Alright, it feels like we've got a boss fight coming up, and I'm wondering if this is a good time to pause and resume tomorrow, or if we just keep going. Because we're still in the Grove, wherefore are the wise silent? Which is crazy. It feels like we've been doing this for 2 hours. Also, I had a feeling it was Circes, because I kind of whispered it during the cutscene earlier, but I was just like, They kind of remind me of the face that's on the side of this freaking tree. So I'm just like, surely. Alright, we're gonna see if within the next, like, 15 minutes, if we can clean this up.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
It seems like a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry, Trigan will protect everyone!
Alright, well, if that wasn't a big warning, I think the right move is to actually go in with a team I feel pretty good about. And unfortunately, Remembrance Trailblazer just doesn't fit the bill. Because maybe I just haven't, like, unlocked the full potential of true damage quite yet. But it feels like as a sub DPS, Trailblazer just isn't getting the numbers I'd had hoped for. Even with like maxed relics and 210 crit damage. So I think we just... I think we could use Remembrance Trailblazer, actually. Our Herta should be so good that it basically covers for the Trailblazer. So as long as I can keep Herta alive, what is... Are we at 161 speed? 162 speed. So Lingsha gets to act quite often. What's break effect at right now? 149.02. And this is not relevant because I don't know if the enemy is fire weak. I think we should be fine based on how often Lingsha acts. Oh wow, we didn't even max this out. What are your current stats? Not very good. What about Mini Herta? Where are we at with Mini Herta? Not very good either. I think we keep Serval. I feel like... Because this is a very SP negative team. Maybe Lingsha not so much, because they can double act in the same turn. Let's give it a shot.
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne. And also, the battlefield that we're about to step onto.
Ma'am, Memmy, what's wrong? Ma'am.
Is this... Professor Anaxa?
My eyes can no longer see. No matter. All I have to do is to place this body at the core of the array.
This is some Full Metal Alchemist stuff going on here.
For the sake of Emporius. Die with me, Titan.
Oh, that looks threatening. But it's okay. We've already beat them once before. Here. And we just gotta do it again. Let me just fix this real quick. They can wait there for a minute. They're in no rush. They're just waiting for me to walk up to them. They can keep checking their watch as I walk around them. And I guess that's everything. Okay, let's go.
Ma'am.
Cersei's was right. He's indeed here.
black-robed guy. Mem.
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Circes was talking about. The black sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
You're not demigods. Stand down or die.
Run! Mem. Trian will also protect everyone! Trian is brave!
Mister. Only this time, may death protect us. Be careful.
One slash. Two slashes. Three slashes are enough.
Who exactly are you?
Whoa, that was pretty cool. But I'm willing to bet this guy's never gone against a baseball bat. Let's go. A baseball bat at ×2 speed.
Time to cleanse the filth.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Alright, this is where we start becoming SP positive.
Yeah. So powerful. Circes was right.
Turn it up!
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
Mimi!
I think we could take him in one go here. Yes.
Curiosity. Endless riddle.
Mem's at
Nothing but a
33% charge, so it's gonna be a minute.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Let's get that stack back up.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Return to the factory. Offer your souls to the fire.
Not good.
Be reduced to
In that case.
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human. How annoying. Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity. What a pity.
Professor Anaxa, No, it's Cersei's.
Okay, so clearly they are strong,
May the foul stench
but we
dissipate quickly.
are
Your
stronger.
body and mine. Expand your thinking.
Allow me to.
Yeah.
I'm about to be overwhelmed. Fighting is so much more tiring than thinking.
Open sesame.
I'm like, where are we in terms of skill points?
Turn it up. Ready to lose if you can fight it, or rock with it. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth. That's it. Let's rock. Expand your thinking.
That was tough.
I'm truly exhausted.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
No! Look out, everyone!
This is bad.
Century Gate,
Phew. That was a close call. Thank goodness that we returned to Akama unharmed.
little Cass. My head. It still hurts. Sorry. I know you told me not to open the gate.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel awful. I need to go back to get some rest.
Lady Trianne, you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
All this noise and commotion. Akama hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Are you Professor Anaxa?
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New Sporists.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that. Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search for survivors, uncover the truth about the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Cersei's.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty, but I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman. But I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove Scholars live in the Holy City. before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the Core Flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
You intend to do it without her knowledge?
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face. Are you going to stop me, Castorus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
Okay. So we finally wrapped up that part of the story, which was very long, but very cool. So now we still have 6 more sections to go through until we're at 3.2. But I think this is a good place to call it a night. So, before heading out, there are some things that I have to do, like burn this before it starts to cap off really bad. Did we get to... I think we have to get to 10? Is it 10 where we get the Eidolon?
It's still early. Where to now?
I'm so parched. The sea. The sea is right here.
Let's go. Okay. So we claim all these. Nice. And then... yes, let's go! Crit rate 100% with ultimate, which is super good. And now we just gotta beef up the rest of his stuff, like his horrible attack stat. This insanely awful attack stat, which is insane because... well, I guess it's probably because of the sphere, to be honest. I should probably level up the sphere. What does the sphere have? Crit rate, crit damage? If it all goes south, I could sub it. But this is a piece that's like built for Hella. Do I not have that many attack spheres? Oh, people give it to ice damage boost, which I guess makes sense because the multipliers like multiply, right? But I am falling really short on attack right now. So what are the other ones? Energy regen. That makes sense for this to be energy regen. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oops. Okay. Oh, wait, did we crack the 161 speed? We didn't even crack 161 speed. Okay. If we didn't break 151 speed, it's kind of a moot point to have a speed 9. Know what I'm saying? What are the recommended substats? Crit damage, speed, and attack percent. What did this hit? 3 on speed, which is pretty good. But these 2 defenses just hurt so much. We should see what these... Because I'm probably going to keep them. But if this hits crit damage, we just level it up. Defense. That is not what crit damage looks like. If this hits speed, we level it up. Oh! Okay. So we lock that. And we pray... We pray that we only hit into crit damage, attack, and speed. Please, game, have mercy. Wait. Okay, so it needs that much. Alright. No whammy, please. It's like I'm not mad, but I'm just disappointed. Huh. 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 At least I crossed the 145, but... Huh. How about that? Huh. Interesting. Is this good for anybody? Look at all this HP. HP static. Huh. Just big Sag. It's okay. Yeah, this isn't helping anybody. What did this hit? Just HP? Okay, this isn't helping anybody. I think I'm okay scrapping this one. That's fine, because I have better HP orbs. Roll all defense. Please, no. Please. I wish I had an ice sphere. I guess I could just... Because I do have an ice sphere with... Pella, and I don't use Pella anymore unless I'm playing Acheron. It did hit crit damage twice, which is really impressive, to be honest. Man, our attack stat is just so abysmal. So here's speed boots, right? Speed boots, crit damage chest. These are stacked. 145 speed is not bad. It is not a bad speed to be at. I really think we just need to level up the sphere. Once we level up the sphere, I feel like we'll be in a much better place. What did you roll into? Flat attack, HP, and effect res. What was I doing? Saving that for Robin? This is going nowhere. This one's definitely getting trashed. I have so many questions for myself. It's fine. Alright, let's see where we can get with this. If it hits into crit damage multiple times, we're chillin'. All defends? Well, if it happens, it happens. So be it. Or actually, no, I think maybe the right move is this. Because the odds of me using Remembrance Trailblazer and Pella at the same time are very incredibly slim. Like, I don't really see a purpose in having those two used at the same time. Even across different teams, right? Because then, like, what would I be using Trailblazer in, considering that I have Sunday, who just seems to work better with Herta anyways. Alright, let's see what we can do. That's not bad. Double rate, double damage. That's not bad. I'm gonna steal this from Pella for now. Still an abysmal attack stat though. Like, absolutely nothing. Jeez. Not bad at all. Okay. So, now that we have our dude at E6, let's go ahead and do some relic hunting. I'm wondering what the best bet is going to be. This, I feel like, because I'm thinking about Saber and Archer. And while this increases quantum damage, I don't know if this is going to be relevant at all unless he's got an insane amount of follow-up attacks. But he doesn't even have a memo sprite, so it's like, what's the point there? It'd be better if it was like Rin that summons Archer. You know what I'm saying? And we don't even fully know the kits too. We just know the elements. DOT's coming back. That might not be a bad idea. I have a feeling Saber as a hunt unit is going to be very damage focused. I guess I could always use Musketeer. Musketeer's never a bad choice. It's just usually not the best choice. This is crazy. I'm not... No, there's no way. We're just gonna farm this set. That's fine. We're gonna use... What are the enemies? Is this the break team one? Yeah, we're gonna use break team on this.
Don't be nervous. Just cooperate with me like you did before.
Always remember, don't let life leave you any regrets.
I forgot that that's from this interaction here. Okay. Let's go. Dragon, why are you wishing all the bad ones? Alright, let's do this.
There'll be a way. Unite our goals. Be of your body and mind.
Alright, so we're gonna get field up.
Existence is unity. Every petal, all will be swept
Once
away
we
by
get
the wind.
the next skill point, we will ult with Firefly.
Stand in position.
Clouds scattered. Like fire till everything burns to ashes! Firefly set to the seas of flame!
Somebody.
Fight to land! Set to the seas of flame!
Dream vanished. Dreams of a path. Let us dance once more.
Woo!
Immerse yourself in it. Yeah.
There's more to luck.
Fight to land!
Alright, what do we get? So this was not triple for sure. One chance has been used. Okay, so we got crit damage, which isn't bad as long as it rolls into attack. Yo, 2 4 pieces, which is pretty good. Attack and crit damage are the big ones here. Attack percent, the rest of it's bad. Attack percents with no break effect is bad. Oh wait! Oh, there's more. HP, speed, and attack. Okay. Why don't we just auto this? I don't want to be thinking. I used all my brain power on the story.
It's bleeding.
So we're just gonna run our Trailblaze power and
Be of your body and
see what we got.
I'm so
Because I think
burns to ashes!
I don't think these are bad sets to farm.
All will be
I don't
swept
even know
away by
what
the
sets I
wind.
should be farming. So like might as well farm for sets that I know will be useful to me. And the 2 units are definitely damage units, Saber and Archer. That was incredibly anticlimactic, Firefly.
Scattered. Existence is unity.
It's fine. Stay away. Set the seas ablaze!
Dream vanished.
Yeah. Everything in this world is bleeding.
The ultimate for Lingsha is very just let it rip.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fight to live!
Alright. What'd we get? What'd we get? Lots of the follow-up set. So attack with crit damage is not bad. That's bad. That's bad. Not bad, not good. This is not bad, not good. This is bad. Okay, we keep going. Do I want to use other teams right now?
Let us dance once more.
Woo! Go get him, Fugue. Honestly, if I could make Fugue stronger, that would be incredible.
Scattered.
Like if there was, well, I guess I have her on my. I was like, if there was a way to like accelerate the toughness damage. But I guess the stat I could focus on is break effect.
Fight to live!
All right. For this round, we got all follow-up set. Okay, effect hit rate is bad. That's bad. 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 Only if it hits into speed. I guess I should write off ones that have attack percent because they can be used by Robin. Crit rate is the only good thing on that one.
Share good fortunes.
Be of your body and
Only I
love.
can also get
Everything in this world
Fugue's
bleeding.
energy rate up. Because basically Fugue's damage comes from being able to just pop off the ultimate. And then hit break and then like exo break. Or exo toughness or whatever it's called.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fight to
Dream vanished.
Yeah.
Existence is unity.
set the seas ablaze!
Nice.
Cloud scattered.
I wonder if I should pull
Once
for
more.
Finum, because I don't have a good physical damage. Alright, this round we got a lot of the break set. So we got here, effect hit rate is bad. That's bad. So what I need from the break set is just pieces that have speed and break. That's bad. That's bad. Break effect's good, but Speed? Not speed. Of course it's not speed. It's never speed. At this point, we're just degenerately farming for relics.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Enjoying yourself?
All will be swept
I
away
really
by the
want to get
wind.
the Ranmei light cone.
Everything in this world
Like, I don't think I'm
is bleeding.
never gonna be like, I've got too many skill points. The game is very good at balancing out, making sure you have just the right amount of skill points or you're slightly under, unless you like spend money.
Dream vanished.
Eternal.
Like, it's very rare to have SP positive.
Fight to live!
Cloud scattered.
Be of your body and mind.
Set the seas ablaze!
Alright, for this round, what I really need is an effect hit rate body piece or an attack body piece for the break set. Ooh, HP, but if only this was speed, this would be perfect. I don't know if I could justify keeping this for the fact that it's HP. Oh, wait, I could mark these right here. You're such a maybe piece. Like, HP, how relevant is that? I don't know. I'm gonna save it because it's got crit rate and crit damage, which is a hard thing to come by. Attack percent. This is always, for some reason, the loadout I get with attack percent chests is like flat attack, effect hit rate, and effect res. I don't know why that's always like the standard I get. That's gonna be based on what we roll. Attack percent or crit rate? No, because if I wanted crit rate, I would have just used crit rate. Crit damage, crit rate is good. We're gonna keep that. Speed, that's dependence. This is bad. And dependent. Dependent on what we roll. Although I didn't know you can now mark those things from that
All
screen.
will be swept away by the wind.
Share good fortunes.
Ooh, we could break them right here.
Let us dance once more.
Woo!
Dream vanished.
Time to cleanse the filth. Everything in this world is
Ugh, I feel like I want Lingsha's signature light cone.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Like, I just want to make my Lingsha even more busted. Okay, what do we get this time around? So, lots of boots. So we got... That's bad. Actually, wait. I gotta keep remembering to, like, look at it from Robin's perspective, but it's still bad. Attack with speed, no. Because odds are if I'm using attack here, I'm sacrificing speed. Nope. No? That depends. Also depends. That's bad. If I could roll into break effect 8 times, then sure. Eight out of a maximum of 5 times.
be of your body and mind.
I don't want Firefly activating their ultimate under these circumstances.
Join the battle.
Alright, Firefly, now you can let it rip.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Cloud scattered.
Basically, only Firefly is doing excessive damage. Firefly or Fugue's ultimate.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Set the seas ablaze!
Dream vanished.
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought that would have been enough to get the
Everything in
ultimate.
this world is bleeding.
Well, there it goes.
Let us dance once more.
Okay. What do we got for this last run for today? So we got attack with speed, which isn't good because these are just flat stats. I don't like that. Break effect's not bad based on what it hits. HP is bad for these. Outgoing healing boost is insane. Actually, was this attack percent? Attack percent... Actually, we keep this for Robin. Defense is bad. That's bad. Outgoing healing boost that scales with attack. I can't think of anyone that would make good use of this. Okay, was that it? That's it for our runs today. Okay, so now we do the second part of this, right? Where we trash everything that we don't need. So what were you? Attack with speed, that's dependent. Duh, the painful piece. That's dependent. This is just garbage. Just garbage. Garbage. That's dependent. That's garbage. It's garbage. So much hot garbage. Robin might be able to use that. Garbage. Garbage. If it rolls into attack percent, it could be used by Robin. Could also be used by Robin. That's dependent. That's garbage. Okay. So we salvage all these for now. Because these I don't feel particularly good about. Okay. So all these remaining pieces were dependent, right? So this depends on if it rolls into attack multiple times. So effect res is not bad. Actually, let's do the break set first. So this has to roll into break effect or speed for me to care. Nope. This has to roll into speed. Alright, and now it can only roll into break effect. Nope. See, attack, effect, hit rate, effect res. I don't know if this is just the standard subsets. Break or speed. Ooh, we got the break. But see, now the thing is, it's got to roll into break all remaining 3 times. Nope. Absolutely not. Effect res times 3? What unit would need this? I can't even think of one that would need effect res times 3. You know what? I'm gonna save it just because that's pretty crazy. If we ever enter a meta where that's incredibly relevant, that's crazy. This has to be break. Attack percent? Nope. Not even Fugue would use that. This has to be speed. Effect res, and now it can only hit into break. Nope. We'll roll it one more time. Nope. This can only roll into break. Literally all, well, maybe attack percent will slide, but like... Do I have faith it'll roll into break 4 times right now? No, but it rolled into defense 3 times. Alright, so that's garbage. And then now we move on to, let's go to Robin first. Because Robin is what makes this complicated. So this is the set I have on Robin right now, just to make sure Robin acts first with this set because it's 120 speed. So that way they can just skill and then get rolling. Okay. So what do we got? We got attack 12% and effect res 1. What's the body piece? Attack, speed, effect res. This actually isn't bad in any sense of the word. Yeah, 97.4% absolutely makes sense. HP makes sense. What did this roll into? Was this 2, 1? Was this a 5-piece? It was. Okay. This is also a 5-piece. Because the speed just needs to crack 120, and we are literally at that threshold right now. What is the other set that this could be? Do I have an attack percent one? Okay, I do have attack percent ones. If this can just roll into speed once and then literally anything that's not affect hit rate multiple times, then we're in the clear. Well, okay, wait. What would be the other piece that I sub out? Right? Because I gotta think that too. So this, we're gonna check for Valorous. Okay, so this has attack 12% and then attack 40. So we need something that has attack percent. Effect res just seems so much better on Robin. Wait, this has... Oh, crit damage. Okay. I feel like this is the right piece to level up, because even if it rolls into defense, I wouldn't be too upset about that. But now we're talking about 2 moving pieces here. Effect has 14.6 kind of goes hard. Let's see. This we don't need. I really doubt we'll need that. It's like I always want to keep pieces that have speed. I mean, how is my Robin right now? 4,000 attack-ish. Maybe I'd be better off with just a 2-piece that has attack. So why don't we just... So here, this one has attack, this one has attack, this one has attack. Okay. So we're looking for attack percent as the main stat. So basically something to replace our speed set here. But it's gotta, the pieces I sub in have to have like a healthy amount of speed. Sort of like that, actually. Hang on, time out. So we go here. Here. Okay. We're still not cracking 4,000 quite yet. But in terms of our speed stat, where are we? 14. I don't like that. I think it's not a bad idea if we go deep here, because at the very least we can sub out our helm piece here for speed 9, which is +7, which is -2 +7, brings us above the threshold. Because really, Robin doesn't need speed, Robin needs attack. The speed is just to activate the planar set. Okay. And it's very, no matter what this hits, it'll benefit Robin as a character that literally just stands there. Can we get up to... I don't know if we can get all the way up to the max. No, we can't. It's okay. It's like, do I really need all of these pieces? I feel like you always save energy regen rope. Like, always. All these pieces that don't have a home quite yet. Surely I can get rid of some of these. Attack attack. If it's got break effect, we'll keep it. Oh! Ooh, oh. Alright. Let's see what we got. Not speed once. This is quite the tragedy, to be honest. This is... It's not bad, but it's certainly not good. I actually kind of, like, want to re-roll this piece at this rate. At this point, we're just sinking it just to max out the stats. It's like the minute I see speed, I just move on to the next one. Oh, the banana set. There was so much potential in you. This set too. There was so much potential in here that they just decided they didn't want. There's gotta be one more piece I don't care about. That one's fine. Alright. Can we hit speed or effect res? That is the question. Okay, we hit effect res. I can level with that. So what are we at now? 4,127 attack, which is good. In terms of speed, we don't quite get there, so we do have to sub out for this one. But it still gets a nice 4.3%. We're a little sub 4,000, which feels a little bad. But we do crack the 120 speed. I wonder how much a difference that made between that and the set. Um. 12% attack. Then. Then 14.6% effect rest. Were my stats better with the other relic set? Hang on. Alright, so we're at about 4,000 attack, 22 speed, and 30.6 effect res. So slightly less than that. We do crack the 121 speed, and then we're at 33%. So this set's even better because it gets the 12% off of here. Do I want to just sacrifice the boots now at this rate? We're gonna put this in the maybe pile. Because if it doesn't help Robin, like, what do I care, right? Well, that was our very mundane relic hunting for the day. Let's go ahead and collect that. And that's going to wrap up the stream. So we'll be streaming again tomorrow. We are going to be doing more of the story. Again, the goal is to catch up by the end of 3.3. So that way, when we roll into 3.4, we are ready to go for the collab. At the current moment, in terms of wishes, we are at that many, which is a lot. We are at 205 plus 32, so we are at 237 total wishes. So hopefully we can get E0S1 of everything. That would be spectacular, and I would be very happy with that. But with that being said, that is the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. That's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see y'all tomorrow, and until next time, take it easy.